What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. Another Murders at Karlov collector booster opening. Let's get right into it. Very excited. We just actually, again, we record these basically as soon as we can get the boxes in. So I'm typically doing these like back to back just to enjoy them. And the first box was absolutely awesome sauce. So very excited for this. Cool set. I like a lot of what we're seeing here. Again, if you're not familiar, we're not a fan of the channel quite yet, hit that subscribe button, be one, but also just we have fun. We like to crack packs. I'm really looking forward to, again, our finishing this second collector booster up. So this will be the second video. If you didn't catch the first one, go check it out. It's in our playlist here. But in addition to that, we got some play boosters on the way, which I'm very excited for. So be a first chance at that. But our first box was really good. So let's see if we can follow it up with any amazing, super amazing goodies. I guess the one thing that we're truly looking for is any of these invisible ink cards. Which I didn't even really know was a thing. And these are dossier frames, which, yeah, I don't know. I like these, I really actually enjoy this land series. I think we had Commercial District in the last one as a full art, so that is really cool. Hoping we can grab a couple more of the full arts. Again, if you're not a fan of the channel, you know that we like to talk about what we think is cool and what we think is probably worth, but we're usually probably wrong because we don't do a ton of research. The fun part, and I was talking about this in the last video, is the fact that we really didn't spoil much of the set for ourselves, which has been really cool to kind of flip through the cards, take a look at everything that we got going on, seeing everything that's in here. Now, I don't know all what is going to be meta and what is going to be, heavily used at this point. I see a little bit of that from the pricing, but obviously the set's very new. Things got to get built out. People got to play test with some different stuff. Oh, that's actually really cool. Our first Mythic here in the dossier frame. Little foily action. I really do like that you can kind of see the symbol in the back. It's pretty hard. And then the invisible ink piece is like written on these as well. So I'm not sure if we'll get lucky enough. Look at that! Little double mythic action, and this is a good hit. Kaya, Spirit's Justice. This is a really cool card. It's like pictures. It's like a series of pictures put together. That is really neat. Get some Planeswalker action going again, finally. That is really cool. That is an awesome hit. Back to back on that. And Havoc Eater. That's cool. Whoa. Look at this pack. If you were just to have opened this pack, like you just bought one of these, and these were your hits, you are not upset at all. 3 Mythics. It's an interesting looking vehicle. Assemble the players. Murder. I love that this card is in this set. So cool. Very cool. What a good second pack. Almost like we should just stop there. But we can't. We're going to open the rest of them. I'm really excited to check out play boosters here. I'm sure by the time this video goes up, some folks will have had some experience with it. I'd love to know. I'm excited to open them up. Gamble here is our showcase hit. And I have no idea if this is a good card or not. But honestly, the art on this card and the foiling is freaking dope. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really cool art, though. And another Mythic for the collection. Tulismir. Another Mythic. Descana, the Rage Mother. Look at that big bear. That's neat. Archdruid's Charm. That's really cool. Again, I will enjoy kind of taking my time and reviewing all these cards, taking a look at everything, kind of enjoying the set here. I'm sure there's probably some hidden gems in here too. Look at that. That is really cool. Some arts just stand out sometimes. You gotta appreciate them. Give it a lot of credit to the artists. A lot of credit to the artists making some cool art for us to enjoy. Doppelgang. Foily action. Ah, the Pride. We saw this guy a couple times. It's a crocodile elk turtle, which I did not realize. Mythic action. Timed explosion. Etrata, Deadly Fugitive. Another mythic. We are just like popping off on the mythics right now. It's crazy. I am not upset about that. I am curious to see how the land set does. Anytime you can get a decent land set, I think the Surveil is kind of an interesting mechanic. Speaking of which, a little double action. Look at that. Foily, non-foily. Shadowy Backstreet. This is a really cool art. Look at that. Be curious to see how those go. Okay, Trouble in Pairs is actually a very, very good commander pull. Probably one of the better, if not one of the best, for us to pick up. So that's a nice little hit there. Deadly Cover Up. Said this in the last video. I think we saw a foil version of this. Give me some Bitter Blossom vibes. Lost in the Maze. Fanatical Strength. But I'll be curious to see how this land cycle does. Again, Surveil is interesting. Coming in tapped. Good color combinations that we got. All right, this is the halfway mark. Spain Ferox. That's cool. Extended art. Judith, Carnage Connoisseur. Final Word Phantom. Steam Core Scholar. And Kellen. Very cool. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you see a ton of these in this set. But I really like that mechanic. I can't say that word. Interrogators. Persuasive. We'll get it. Don't judge me. Opening the tops of the packs is pretty easy, but cracking the backs of the packs is giving me some trouble. I talked about this in the first opening, but I really like this frame here. I think this is really cool, actually. I like it better than the dossier look. Another Kylox. I feel like we've seen him quite a bit. Armed with Proof. And District Hero. There's another one. It's kind of a crazy art. We did not do our due diligence prior to opening the sets. Because we don't. It's honestly just fun to not. Oh, what is this? Anything special? Do I see anything written here? I don't even know. I don't even know what cards are going to be on, honestly. Isram, Agency Chief. And a Tesa. I think part of the tough part here, especially for the white mana symbols, very hard to see. Right? If I get a little too close, it'll throw it. Nelly Borka, another commander mythic here. Blood Spatter Analysis. That's I like the art. I don't know if the card's any good, but I like the art. Outrageous Robbery. Why you gotta be punching the mirror, dude? I am sure the invisible ink, as all things, are very, very rare. Look at that. Ridiculous Archive. That is really cool. Dude, they did a good job on these. They always do a good job on full art lands, but these are really cool. And a Lush Portico. Let's go. Let's go. I think we saw double of that in the last box. Show-stopping surprise. Lost in the Maze. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Something we haven't seen. It's cool. Magnetic Snuffler. Deduce. You've been opening packs. Hopefully, again, you've been finding some good things. If you haven't, hopefully you're building your new decks out. Testing out things. Hopefully getting it cheap. Talismir. I feel like we saw this guy already. Got Ansrag's Rampage. True Identity. That's a really cool art with the split. Barbed Servitor. And why would you want that as your... It's indestructible. Undergrowth Recon. Now this is a good hit. I can pretty confidently say this is probably one of the better ones we've seen so far. In foil action too. That's nice. Mythic as well. This is a good kind of last rare, if you will, in the pack. We got 2 to go. Move through this one pretty quickly. Very excited to crack open some play boosters, see how they feel, and get a good feel for that. Detective. All right, Aurella's Vindicator. Another Mythic action. We did really good on Mythics here in this box. And Forensic Gadgeteer. Definitely seeing a good variety of cards, too. I don't feel like we've hit a ton of duplication for things that we wouldn't want. You know, lands is totally fine. There's Lush Portico, regular one. The full arts are just so good. It's like, don't even make this in not full art. I mean, I know they have to, but I would rather just have all full arts. Last pack action here. Last pack in the last box was very good. Can this one keep the pace? Clue token, getting us started here. Hide in plain sight. I really do like the art on this card. I think it's very cool. Izoni. Bolt Bender. Really should work on your aim. Pyrotechnic Performer. It's pretty cool. And Treacherous Greed. Expose the culprit. Slice. A nice box. A box. One we are happy with. Undergrowth Recon here. Again, I think and feel like is a really good hit for us. Certainly happy with this. But we got a lot of Mythic action here, so it'll be interesting to take a look to see how this shapes up. Again, I'm curious to see where Gamble will sit at. And then the Kaya. This first box was really cool. When you think about it. Actually, I think it wasn't it like all 3 of these, basically? It was wild. That first pack, or second pack, was so good. So, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with my silly commentary as we crack these packs open. Again, hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe. We do Magic the Gathering on the channel pretty consistently, so if you're just stopping in, we've got a whole bunch of booster box openings over the last couple of months for you to check out. In addition, we're doing some drafts, some sealed, some stuff on MTG Arena. Just enjoying the sets, having some fun. We'll definitely be diving into this and some other stuff that they'll have coming up on that. And like I said, next week, we should also have a video going through a box of play boosters, giving some opinions, kind of seeing how those are feeling now with the different changes. So Very excited for that. Hopefully you are as well. Stay tuned for the channel. Again, subscribe, help us out. We really do appreciate all the support. And with that, close it out. Doc Average Gamer Guys, as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.